Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And so, listen. So, y'all, girl, that ain't my girl. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna act like I got some. I really want to try to give her the benefit of the doubt, and I really want to try and go into season 16 with just a new slate for everybody. So, Porsha Guobadia, Fallon's ex-husband, y'all know the one who Porsha walked into her coworker's house and walked out, say it with me, class, with her husband and her Hennessy. She announced today that she's officially returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 now. The exclusive, there was an exclusive by the Neighborhood Talk, like a week ago? And I must say that when the Neighborhood Talk broke this exclusive, I was a little surprised because I had never really seen them break any exclusives that have to do with the Real Housewives of anything, right? They'll post clips, here and there, but not break an exclusive. So when they first did, usually it's like B. Scott or somebody. So when they first announced that Kenya and Porsha were officially coming back, well, not officially, but they were coming back for season 16, um, I was kind of like, this is new for them. But Porsha announced today. Kenya hasn't announced anything. Um, I just, I've said it. I'm gonna say it again. I just want it to be fair. We know that's something that doesn't happen a lot with Bravo, especially when it has to do with their fan favorites, favorites of NBC Universal Bravo. We know that Porsha has been protected for a very long time. Um, and I'm hoping that coming into season 16, they just let the chips fall wherever they fall. Whatever edit you get is the edit that you get. I think what they need to start doing with reality TV shows, not just Real Housewives of Atlanta, is taking the footage that they have and building that person's story, right? Not trying to find something to build around this person or to build the story. What they give you is what they give you. If they give you footage and it just so happens, even if it is a fan favorite, that they come across as a BITC, okay, H, then girl, that's just what it is. Porsha's smart. I'm gonna give her that. Y'all know. It's hard for me to say that, but Porsha is smart. I'm gonna tell you why Porsha is smart. Porsha managed to do something. You know how y'all say that Candace and her mouth is the reason why she got drugged. That's why you got dragged. That's why you got popped, because your mouth is too smart. In the real world, where I'm from, on my block, where I grew up at, when you talk mess, you get popped. Remember all of that stuff that was said? Y'all still be, not y'all, but y'all, shout out to the diva, be saying it to this day when it comes to Candace and her mouth. Y'all swore up and down, Candace got the worst mouth out of all the housewives. And that's why she got popped, right? Even though we can go down housewives and quote, she's a whore. She's a hoe from Hampton University, right? She has a hot box. Porsha managed to go on a show, go to her co-worker's home, and come out of that entire situation unscathed. Kenya Moore flirted with Apollo, Phaedra's husband, and y'all called that woman Kenya Moore for seasons, girl, season after season after season after season over a flirt. Girl, Porsha walks into her co-worker's house, walked out with her husband and a few bottles of Hennessy. Left the TV show. Didn't have to. No, I'm sorry, girl. Left the TV show. Married her co-worker's husband. Went to her own spinoff that was a flop for her. Numbers wise, I thought it was decent. I thought it was good numbers wise. Then people found out that they actually hated Porsha and loved Dennis. Now she's coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta because the smoke has cleared. And now, what's going to happen? I can tell y'all what's going to happen. If anybody brings up conversation surrounding Porsha and her husband Simon on how did y'all meet? Where did y'all meet? When did y'all start dating? How did y'all start dating? Were you married when you met her? Was she married when you? If people start to ask questions, right? Then people are going to say, this is old, and why are y'all bringing up stuff? Let it go. Fallon did this, Fallon did that. When the truth of the matter is, that's a real life conversation, especially if you're bringing in new women into the group. If I meet you and you tell me you're married, one of my questions may be, oh, where did you meet your husband? Hello? But see, Porsha can't say she met her husband down at the nearest Piggly Wiggly. She can't say she met her husband down at Publix. She can't say she met her husband down at 24 Hours Fitness. She can't say she met her husband at church. She can't say she met her husband while she was down on her knees. Well, she can't say she met her husband down at LA Fitness. She can't say she met her husband, girl, at OLG. She can't say she met her husband at Blaze. She can't say she met her husband at the airport. Hey, Curtis. Dr. Jackie's husband. She can't say she met her husband down to the lounge. She can't say she met her husband at the corner store. She can't say she met her husband pumping gas. She can't say she met her husband at the liquor store. She can't say she met her husband at the hospital. She couldn't say she met her husband while she was jogging around the block. She gonna have to say, my first time meeting my husband is when my coworker allowed me into her home at the time. Right? Is that when she first met him, supposedly? I'm going to try my hardest to give Porsha a clean slate. I am. But the truth of the matter is, Porsha ain't changed. She's still up to her old conniving, sneaky ways. She showed me who she was on Ultimate Girls Trip. She's still up to no good, and she's still gonna depend on the producers to give her the best edit that they can give her. I can guarantee you. That's what she's coming in thinking. And I hope the producers shake the table and let her know, girl, you on your own, sister girl. You on your own. We doing it makes no sense to change the cast if you're still going to be up producers, whoever you bring on, up to your same way of thinking. That defeats the whole purpose. It defeats the purpose of bringing a half a new cast. I don't know. If you're still going to have the production team do what they've been doing in the past, which is protect certain people, while other people have to pretty much be thrown to the wolves and have to defend themselves. I will say I think the ratings are definitely going to go up because even though I'm not one of Porsha's fans, I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid enough to know that people love Porsha. Reasons why they love Porsha, I think it's because she's just a pretty girl with a big tail. I think that's why a lot of the gays go for. I'm just gonna be honest. I think a lot of the gays go for Porsha because, girl, she's a pretty girl with a big tail. I think a lot of the girls go for Porsha because they low key want to live that city girl life. I'm just saying. And I think some people genuinely like Porsha too because, they think she's a good time girl. You know. Anyways, I'm ready for season 16. Y'all think Kenya coming back? So now, if Porsha's coming back, if Kenya comes back, Kenya and Porsha, they cannot come back arguing, fussing, and fighting. They can't. It's all that's gonna fall on Porsha. Because Kenya can try and get along with Porsha. Porsha is the one who will flip the script and all of a sudden start hating Kenya again. So I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm hoping, like I said this in my last video, I'm hoping that if they both come back, that they have a conversation and be like, girl, listen, we can't go, this is a restart button, but we can't come in doing all that carrying on. Let the other girls carry on. Let us carry on with the other girls, but girl, me and you, girl, we can't do all of that. We're gonna have to fake it till we make it, right? But we can't do all that going back and forth. Seasons 5 through what? When they come on, seasons 4? Was it seasons 4? Season 4, season 5? Seasons 4 through whatever, seasons 5 through whatever. Anyways, shout out to Porsha. I guess that y'all girl should be back. I'm gonna be dragging her. Oh, I just said I was. You see how quick I lied to y'all face? Hey! I'll be dragging her every week. As soon as she even breathed wrong, her and Simon, girl, both gonna get it. Trifling. Oh, trifling. I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. Y'all know in real life, Porsha was supposed to get her ass whooped. Y'all be the first ones talking about, not y'all, but y'all, shout out to the diva. Y'all be the first ones talking about, around my block, in my hood, you get popped for talking shit. You mean to tell me somebody can fuck your man? What if you invited me into your house and I walked out with your husband and fucked? Right. Now you gotta understand of why I've been saying for the longest. Y'all always want to talk about how Candace seen her ass Molly. Wow. Girl, Porsha should have been stomped all around Atlanta for pulling that stunt. Because in real life, Porsha wouldn't even have no teeth. Girl. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all. Why these people like to play in my face? Y'all know Porsha. Porsha should have been walking around here like this. Hey, y'all. Just gumming. Porsha shouldn't even have, Porsha should have been missing at least 10 of them 55 teeth she got. Porsha should have been missing at least 17 of them 132 teeth that she got in her mouth. Girl, pulling a stunt like that, stealing somebody's husband, girl. As much as y'all crazy over dick, now all of a sudden, girl, what she did ain't that big of a deal. Girl, I don't even too much care for these niggas, and y'all know that. And I would have whooped Porsha's ass if I was Fallon. Let me tell y'all something real fast before I get off here. I don't care if Fallon was screwing every man in Atlanta. I don't care. That does not mean, right? Let me give you an example that will make you understand. If you were cheating on your man, whether it's husband, boyfriend, whatever, and you invited me, Rodney, into your home, I'm your coworker, and then you find out that I'm engaged to your man. Oh, oh, oh. Hello? Don't nobody have nothing to say? Don't nobody have nothing to say? It don't matter if Fallon was screwing sucking every Tom, Dick, and Harry in Atlanta, Georgia. That don't mean that you get to sleep with my husband because I'm cheating on my husband. Where y'all get that from? Fallon was already cheating, and that don't mean I invite my that don't mean I invite but that does not mean that I invite a potential friend into my home and then she gets to cheat with my husband. I don't give a if I am cheating on him. What they got to do with you? Hello? Right.